Hello and welcome to the stream. Hello, Catilla. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Just missed last year. I'm talking about the indies over at the Little Indigestion channel. Yeah, well, excited for it. The indies are on the 8th, right? On Wednesday. So it's 2 more days. I'm excited as well. I'm excited to see what kind of award I'm getting. I was excited to see what kind of award you're getting. I wonder if I'll get most likely to snitch on Ryan after all. They kinda... I don't know if Ryan remembers that, because back when he and Meg were still playing Valheim and Meg was streaming as well, I tended to watch her streams over his and always watched both in parallel and always told her when Ryan was up to doing some bullshit. Wednesday. If I hadn't decided to do a second playthrough of Spirit Trip before watching Ryan's, I probably would have made it. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what they come up with. And yeah, I'm also excited for giveaways. We'll see who the lucky winners will be. And I'm excited to see what other stuff they have planned for us this year. Down Twitch at the end of January is so close. Only a couple weeks. But yeah, you're here this year and all the following years. And I hope to stay around. It is a lot of fun. It is a great event for the community. But yeah, today's stream... another game that I've been hinting at a couple times now in my streams. Murder on Space Station 52, an indie title that released sometime this year. Sorry. Let me just quickly... That's the trailer, sorry. September. 25th of September 2024, and it does only 15 reviews on Steam, so very niche, very indie. I love that. I love playing the games that no one else plays. I also love playing games that other people play, of course. That a lot of people already know, but this is kind of my bread and butter. We're bringing you the games that you've never heard of before. So yeah, as we can see from the title, there will be a murder on the space station, and we will be tasked in solving it, presumably. I liked the aesthetic and of the game, and it seemed really intriguing. And supposedly it's beatable in 5 to 6 hours, so we'll see if how good of a detective I am. Menu vibes are cool already, kind of steampunky. Maybe not so much. The ornamented patterns here remind me of The Great Gatsby, of the movie. Of Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey Panda! Welcome in. Among Us detective mode? Oh, maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah, let's see how good of a detective I am / we are. Starting a new game will overwrite autosave data. Manual save data will not be overwritten. Do you wish to continue? Yes, we have not played this game before. But it's good they give you this warning in case you already created a save file. Okay, and do not exit the game while a save icon is shown. Okay, that will probably be behind my camera, but I'll have an eye on it.
As time moves forward, the universe grows smaller and smaller. Oceans become lakes and cities a dot on a map. Borders are fences and countries are neighbors. Planets are vacation getaways. After a couple drinks, my father would say, the world has gotten too small, and there's no room left in it for me. As a child, this idea seemed absurd. The world felt too big to even comprehend, filled with the unknown. But now, trapped inside this cargo ship, and watching the stars pass by the portholes, things are starting to feel real small. Man, I hate space.
I was just thinking it's from that introduction scene and from the music, it's giving me noir vibes. I mean, it is not in noir style, it will be black and white. How could I know that murder can sometimes smell like honeysuckle? Okay. Interesting quote to start us off with.
I've seen some fishy things in my time. Someone bringing their own coffin is the first.
Coffin?
Yes, that large coffin-shaped box behind you.
Oh, that. That's the charging station for my, get up here. It's kind of a long story.
Well, brevity is king around here, Tin Man.
Basically, I was in an accident a few years back. Really, gummed up the works inside. Now I need the suit to survive. Well, the suit needs power, and I need the suit. So, hence the coffin.
Thanks for the life story, kid. How about we stop wasting each other's time? I'll haul my sorry self and your belongings to your new apartment. Well, new for you at least. Minus a stain or two.
Yeah, thanks, you're a real mensch. Welcome to Space Station 52.
Alright. Interesting. So we're in a cargo ship, traveled through space, and arrived at the space station. Also tell me, I adjusted the music and special effects sounds. Feel free to tell me if you think it's too quiet. Then it has a classmate. She's about mid-40s, 50s, from Ukraine. Class was oof, a little bit under average for my standard, but the teacher was saying stuff like, that's fine, it's still have time, we can work on that, don't worry. I mean, yeah, don't pressure yourself too much. Like, keep your focus on the prize. But, you know, don't kick yourself for every mistake you make.
I could not be happier to be free of that thing.
Okay, so basically, okay, so left click is move when probably interact with an item, and right click is look at it.
My life packed up into a few boxes. Depressing if I think about it.
Okay, something added.
My life packed up.
Both time it said something added.
Salty old dockmaster. I thought you were heading to my, not-so-new apartment.
Don't be a cold fish. I'll get around to it.
Okay, middle click or press space bar to display hotspots, puzzle objects, examinable objects, area exit character. Okay, a little tutorial. Right click after the magnifying glass icon to examine the object. Examining certain object will earn you points that can be spent at your apartment. Oh, okay, so that's what we got. Oh, I'm sorry, the break you took wasn't enough to ruin your panda. Ooh, we have a sheriff
His
here.
outfit says sheriff, but his expression says smug.
Okay, we cannot talk with him right now.
He's a salvage worker. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
Alright then. I have some fish there. Okay, we cannot go out in the dock right now.
You must be Mr. Edward Locke, the new repairman, correct?
Mechanical engineer, actually.
Well, here on 52 we wear a lot of hats, down to a skeleton crew, so don't go rattling bones.
Don't you bother about me. I'll do my job.
Well, that's good to hear, because I have a job for you. My friend over there is having some trouble with his equipment. Why don't you see what you can do? Actually, I have a bigger job for you, but finish up helping my friend first.
Your friend, my favor? Why not?
Alright.
Hey, heard you were having some trouble.
Okay, the blasted portable smelter isn't working. Just when I finish this job so I can get off
I
this
can
user heap.
relate. But maybe I can help you out.
That dude gets far out some tools.
Not wrong about that. My toolbox should be on the pier with the rest of my belongings.
Can I go into the water? Nope. At least not right now. Alright, go back to the pier. Double click area exit to travel instantly. Alright, thank you.
My life packed up?
Ah, there's a toolbox. Left click on objects of the wrench icon to interact, pick up said object. Some object can be both interacted with and examined.
Trusty old tools.
Let's try and repair the smelter. Mouse wheel to open the inventory. Mouse wheel down. Okay, mouse wheel up to open the inventory. Mouse wheel down or move cursor to the edge of the screen to close inventory. Additionally, open close inventory have the I or enter keys. Okay.
Now let's see what we have here.
You kill over a repairman. Got it working.
Yeah, no sweat.
Now I can finish up my job and split this joint. It's not much, but here's a token for the trouble. Well, thank you, better than nothing, I guess. Okay.
Salvage worker. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
Love the crap noises. Yeah, they're funny. I love the so far the voice acting and even some of the commentary is giving me kind of Star Wars vibes. Like even here having having alien people to interact with, and even speaking not even in a basic human understandable language. You know.
Presumably some salvage from the lake here.
Okay. Gain some currency.
Presumably
again.
some salvage from the lake here.
Okay, now we help your friend. What now, Sheriff?
Alright, job's done.
Good news. It's nice to have a repairman around with the last one up and disappearing on us. Now I'll have a moisture recycler with your name on it.
Well, aren't I the lucky repairman? I can't imagine why the last guy would leave such a welcoming place.
I like you. It's gonna take a boat ride, and I don't do water.
Well, I don't fancy myself much of a swimmer.
Yeah, I'll bet you sink like a stone with that guy. I'll fetch the old Inca clanker, the dockmaster. He'll give you a ride.
We haven't even unpacked yet. Now I'm getting Deponia vibes. Okay, chapter 1. Capsized the Capo.
I watched the dockmaster and his boat disappear into the fog haunting the lake. He said he'd be back in an hour. Somehow I doubt it.
Alright. Waterfall fixture. It's just kind of like an energy plant. Where they produce energy from the water current. Atmosphere building.
Atmosphere. Famous for their terraforming and artificial life. The space station was one of the first to adopt their system. Weather, a night and day cycle, plants, animals, the works.
Moxie Island, interesting. Solar panel.
The artificial sunlight peeked over the rock face. Beautiful. Even if it is bogus. The artificial... A small boat landing minus the boat. I love being stranded in a place I've never been before.
Oh, the most wonderful feeling in the world.
The artificial sunlight peeked over the rock face.
Okay, that's still sun rays.
Beautiful blue water. Just below the surface, you could witness all manner of life busy about their day. The smell of the fresh water was incredible, even through the helmet. Part of 52's water filtration and renewal system.
Oh. There's something crumbling.
The solar panel appears a bit old and is covered in detritus, but still looks in working order. Strange. Why would someone just leave it lying about?
Yeah, why? Why would someone do that? Perfectly working solar panel? Can't have that lying around.
An old excavator bot. It's been sitting here for a spell, but these things are made to survive. An old excavator.
Yeah, can repair that.
I don't know what's in this thing, but unfortunately the barrel's just too heavy to move by myself.
I bet the bot can help us with that device. What's this?
Looks like the moisture recycler the sheriff was talking about. I'll have to utilize the access panel to see what's clogging up the works.
Ah, of course the access panel is blocked. I mean, it's leaking something. That's never good. That's never a good sign when some machinery is leaking
bones
something.
Of a local creature. Let's hope I don't end up like him. Some spare parts are ditched here, rusted and cracking from being exposed to the weather. Probably not functional. An old excavator.
Okay, down. Salvage set 2. When did I pick that up? Oh, wait. No, the sheriff gave me that, right? I mean, let me try the tools.
Maybe that idea is just above my pay grade.
Okay, also the cables.
I could tie this into something. Oh, why would I do that?
Lift it up?
Maybe that idea is just... no dice. Yeah, not gonna do that. Maybe that idea is just...
We come from another dimension where that makes sense. No dice. like the commentary and point and click adventures when you try to do something that doesn't work in the game. That's a nice one. Maybe you come from another dimension where that makes sense. Okay, I mean...
The barrel is obstructing the access panel. I gotta figure out a way to move it.
Yeah, I'm betting the bot would help. Looks like a replica mask from an old comic book back in 2025. Could be worth something. Maybe I should hold on to it. Okay. Solar panels basically been working on it, but that will get much sun caked in dirt. Can I clean it then?
So fresh and so clean. The smell of
Okay, just trying to remember the wrench item. Does it just mean it can be combined with something? Probably. Alright, so now the cable.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
Okay, why though?
Let's just pretend like you... Yeah, not gonna do that. You're a couple cents short of $1 on this one. I think you've gone bats.
Okay, what if I put them up again?
It should work now, but still needs something to charge.
Okay, so I should put the solar panels into the sun rays. Okay, easy enough.
Looks like the... I could tie this into something. No dice. Maybe that idea is just... You, sure about that? Maybe you come from another dimension. I don't know what's in this thing, but unfortunately the barrel's just too heavy to move by myself.
Okay, the thing is, I'm starting to think that... Okay, so we have a liquid leaking from the device. That might be battery acid. So it might be that this needs more energy and we'll have to charge it with the solar panel. But I still believe I need the robot to help me move the barrel. And the question is, how can I... I have a shovel arm with a drill arm.
Already looks in working order. Already looks in working order. Why would I do that?
To fix it.
An old
Okay,
excavator bot. This battery looks like a boxer after 12 rounds, but hopefully still has some fight left in it. I gotta power up the battery before I can operate the bot.
Okay. Ready for charging. Alright. That's what we do. Guess it was the robot after all.
let's see how this goes. Some of the cells are damaged, but should provide some power now. The battery only has enough charge to power up one module at a time. Well, let's get ready to rumble.
Alright. Head, torso. Left arm, right arm. The left arm is the shovel. Can it talk now? No, it can't talk. Okay. Okay, yeah. So going in. Okay, doesn't go further in. Then forward. Okay, the panel to control the right arm is...
Well, the drill works, but to what end? An old excavator bot. It's been... I could tie this into something. Maybe you come from another dimension where that makes sense.
Okay, thinking about maybe...
Oh, why would I do that?
I mean, then the bot doesn't really help us.
An old excavator.
Okay, no, this way I can... Okay, so torso, head, and legs. I mean, I'm gonna try the head again. See if we can talk to him.
An old excavator.
No, it doesn't seem so. Okay, so no talking to the bot. The thing is, the right arm doesn't do us any good. And also we are a panel missing. I mean, also I have only so much I can do with the left arm. I basically have only two ways I can move it.
I could tie this into something.
Ah, okay, so I'm supposed to tie the cable around the drill. Interesting.
Look at that. It actually worked. Well, the cable's down, but now it's good and stuck.
Well then let's unwrap it. There we go, now we have a cable.
Took some doing, but I got it.
Okay, maybe let's move the arm. Oh. Back in. Okay. And now let's move it outwards. Okay.
Barrel's moved. Time to break out the old tools and get to work. Now let's see what we got. They installed an anti-tampering device. Unfortunately, I don't have the key to unlock it. If I remember correctly, I can bypass it by turning the dials so that the squares and triangles are opposite each other on all four sides of all four dials. The top left dial appears to already be in the correct position.
Okay, top left is already in the correct position. Okay, so if we have a square here, we need a triangle. If we have a triangle, we need a square. Oh, hi. Art, music, design, story, and voice acting. #1 person. Damn, dude. That's life. Whichever way you turn, fate sticks out a foot to trip you. Chapter 2, Fathomless Grave.
Cold. The first thing I felt when consciousness pierced the darkness. Waking up in a morgue has to be one of the more surreal moments in my life. Felt like some undead monster in a horror movie, back from the grave.
Hey, look at that. Rise and shine. Sheriff said you need to see the doc immediately when you wake up. He doesn't want any more bodies to pile up today.
I have a lot of questions.
And it breaks my sweet little heart that I can't answer them. So go, see the doc, and then find someone who cares. Would you do that for me? The door's behind you.
What's with these people? Oh, my head.
I think everyone's so nice and friendly.
Great, now I'm seeing things. Maybe I should see the doc.
Maybe we should.
Please
plus-
step onto the scanner to begin your examination.
I guess he's not much for bedside manner, huh?
Engaging bedside manner protocol. Did you hear the news? A group of prisoners hijacked a prison bus and crashed it into a cement truck. The police said to be on the lookout for hardened criminals. Ha ha, ha ha.
Wow, that just happened.
Scanner failure. No living organic material was detected.
Suit must be interfering with the scanner again. I had trouble with this in the past. An earthquake on a space station? That seems a bit odd to say the least. The quake must have broken the dock, and who knows what else. I should check on the dock before I leave.
Okay, lots of things happening.
UDDLRORBA.
Doc is still under the weather, it seems.
You could call it that.
Doesn't look too bad, just a couple blown fuses. I'll need to find some replacements.
Oh, well, if that's all, just a couple fuses, sure.
The first aid kit is locked up tight. Just a simple lock, though. Might be able to pick it.
Do we still have a toolbox? No, inventory is completely empty.
Well, I have no interest in climbing up there myself, but I could place an item up there if I wanted the doc to interact with it.
Okay.
This may just be the strangest thing I've seen so far.
Doctor machine. Scalpel.
Oh, a dangerous object to shove into my pockets.
Nice.
Vents are keeping it quite cold in here. Maybe the worst place I have ever woken up. Maybe. Various beakers and vials. Not sure I want to know why they have these.
We have some acid. Can we pick that up?
The label reads caution, dangerous acid. Now, what could go wrong carrying this around? At least it's corked tight. Jar with a heart in it, frozen solid. I'm not sure if this makes me Frankenstein or his monster.
Alright. Things are starting to be interesting. We're carrying a scalpel, acid, and a frozen heart.
Morgue lockers of various shapes and sizes to support all the different species that would frequent the space station, I imagine.
Yeah, I wanted to comment on that it's very interesting that they have a lot of different shapes and sizes for the doors in the morgue. Yeah, I guess it's either for a puzzle that they're setting up or because of different species. Laser bone saw. Also, I think it's interesting that the deputy just lets us grab all this
Laser
shit here.
bone saw. Battery's almost dead.
Well, as long as it's only almost dead.
Deputy Knucklehead.
Is that really his name?
I don't think talking's gonna get me anywhere with this guy.
Maybe acid first? No? What about if we bone saw him? Nope. Okay.
That must be the body I found before my little nap.
You mean before you fainted?
Hey, who do you think you are? That's not for you.
I'll have to find a way to deal with Deputy Knucklehead over there if I want to examine the body. For now, I'm just whistling Dixie.
I mean, it's fascinating. He lets us pick up all different items across the room, but not examine the body. Okay, need some fuses. Let's go into the lobby. See if we can find any there.
Glad to see you woke up. It saves us the time of digging two graves. Just kidding. We eject bodies into the vast cold emptiness of space.
Heartwarming.
The suspect, the sheriff.
Your deputy wasn't very forthcoming. What exactly happened to me?
Seems you discovered the body of Oakley Baxter and then fainted. The doc must have found you both just lying there. Actually, Oakley was the man you were sent to replace.
How did he die?
Looks like a simple accident. Oakley has been dead for days. So no worries. You're off the hook.
Accident? So he fell into the machine, died, and then sealed himself inside.
Look, new guy. Things are done a certain way around here. Didn't I say not to rattle bones?
It just makes no sense.
We're not going to discuss this further. You'll need a clean bill of health signed off by the doc if you want to leave.
Ooh, dialogue options, okay. Did you feel that earthquake? Looks like the quake broke the dock. I see my tools behind you. We have a couple spare fuses. Let's just ask, did you feel that earthquake? It's not a bit unusual for a space station.
Well, that brings up another problem. Did you feel that earthquake? Isn't that a bit unusual for a space station?
Ah, just the station settling.
Settling. The same station has been around for over 100 years.
Settling? The same space station that's been around for over 100 years?
You'll learn how things work around here, new guy.
Looks like the quake broke the dock.
Well, fix it. Isn't that your job?
I see my tools are behind you. Should have a couple spare fuses.
Sorry, have to hold on to those. Part of a crime scene and all.
Okay, yeah, that as well. Thought it was an accident, but also, didn't you just tell me that Oakley was dead a couple days and I'm off the hook? Then how are my tools any relevant for that for a crime, for the accident crime? You know what I mean?
I thought it was an accident.
Rattling bones? I suppose it would be alright if you had just a couple fuses.
Guess I'll be going.
See you around.
An accident? Who is he kidding? If he's not gonna look into this murder, then I will.
Oh, nice. Let me look around here as well. Rubber glove?
A single rubber glove. Doubt anyone will miss this.
Sculpture?
The plaque under the sculpture reads DNA by Mona Moonbeam. I simply don't understand modern art.
Frankenstein's nurse?
She looks pretty preoccupied. I'm not familiar with the show she's watching, but she's certainly enamored with it. There's only one name on the sign-in sheet. Charlie G. McLehany. It's dated nearly 2 months ago. A big bag of medical waste in the lobby. Wonderful.
And next to it, biohazard containers. Awesome.
Some resident evildoer has left their biohazard containers here.
Okay, what about the lunchbox?
The lunchbox has something rattling around inside of it. I should take a closer look. Also appears I ripped the cushion fabric when I picked it up.
Oh, nice.
The spring is still attached pretty good. I need something to cut it free.
Do I have something to cut it free? Maybe the scalpel?
A scalpel isn't designed to cut through steel. I'll have to try something else.
I also have a bone saw.
Well, that's done it. But the bone saw's out of juice.
Okay. Exit the clinic. I'm pretty sure the sheriff won't let us.
The
Sleep
label
pill.
reads somnunium. Take 1 pill before bed. They're prescribed to Oakley Baxter. He's certainly not having trouble sleeping now.
Ja. Ska vi nu själva.
I'll need to find a way to distract her if I want to get my hands on the bottle. Sadly, Oakley won't be needing them.
Okay, I would have thought the TV had her distracted. Also, is she talking backwards?
Just a standard electrical outlet you'd find on the space station. It would be just terrible if something were to happen with electricity and mess up the nurse's show.
Hey, Lambert, welcome in. Oh, wow, Harry's new eyes looks different. Yeah, it does. Welcome in. How you doing today? Do you have something that could mess? Maybe the scalpel?
It would cause an electrical short, but I would shock the mess out of myself. Hopefully she won't notice these are missing.
Alright, the nurse was watching a UFO hat, by the way.
An old sweet sop PC. You don't see the smile anymore. Never was a fan myself.
Sweet Salt PC. Alright. So if we try to exit the clinic, will the sheriff
I should
tell
get
us-
permission from the sheriff first. Don't want Johnny Law in my case. Still want to check the body. Someone has to look into this.
Alright. Just wanted to try. Oh, by the way, there was a painting here. Can we? No, we can't interact with that.
His outfit says sheriff, but his expression says smug.
Our resident asthmaker has arrived. Yeah. Welcome in, Lambrecht. So we're playing Murder on Space Station 52. We've already arrived at the space station and we found the body. We have arrived to be a mechanical engineer on the space station. And on one of our first tasks on the job, we found the body of our predecessor.
Alright, just turn your head and cough. I need to match the colors of the wheels on the right to the fuse boxes on the left. The fuse looks blown. I should replace it.
Okay, now all yellow. Took me a second to figure out how that is supposed to work. Okay, that fuse is okay. You're telling me we don't have any green.
And that's the last one. Back up and running. This may just be the strangest thing I've seen so far.
The doctor machine? Alright, let's try getting back on the scanner again.
No point. A scanner doesn't work with the suit.
Alright then, take off the suit.
Well, I have no interest in climbing up there myself, but I could place an item up there if I wanted the dock to interact with it.
What about the frozen heart in a jar?
I am having the weirdest day.
If we did great and still be fixing the clock from my unlocked apartment. I love that you're here, Lambrecht.
This may just be the strangest thing I've seen so far. Well, I have no... This may just be...
Okay, now how do I get the dog to interact
Nope.
with it? Okay, so I placed the heart on the exam table.
This may just be the...
Also medkit. Can I use the spring to lockpick the medkit?
It's been pillaged of most of its supplies, but a couple items are left.
Oh, that actually worked. Nice. What do we find? Medical tape. Suture needles. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Think you're gone bats? A couple cents short of $1 on this one. Alright, so we've uncorked the acid.
I think you've gone bats. This may just be the... Yeah, don't flip your... Let's just pretend like you didn't ask me to do that.
Okay, now the question for me is, I mean, I successfully placed the frozen heart in a jar on the exam table. Now the question is just, how do I get the dog to examine it? Okay, so can we open the lunchbox? The potato looks way past its... Oh, okay, so we just had to open it. Potato looks way past its expiration. It reminds me of those old musty potatoes we used in science class to power those clocks.
Let's hope I don't get caught doing this. This is so illegal.
Putting sleeping pills in the acid? What the hell are we mixing? Did we have to do that in this room? What the hell was that mix? Okay, well, we knocked out the deputy and we have a dead rodent.
Looks like the sleeping gas was just too much for this little guy. He's cold but not frozen. Really gonna need to clean this jacket.
Jesus Christ. Look at that inventory. We have a dead rodent, an old potato, suture needles, a spring, and some medical tape. Gotta love it. Alright, let's examine the body.
That must be the body I found before my little nap.
Yeah, we just picked up a dead rat and put it in our pocket. You got that right, Catillo.
My dad dragged me to more than a few crime scenes when I was a kid. It's making this whole thing oddly familiar. According to the medical examiner's report, this is Oakley Baxter, mechanical engineer. I was sent to replace this guy. I guess he didn't just disappear as they thought. The report states he died from blunt force trauma and brain hemorrhaging. Says the key was inserted into his head wound once rendered unconscious, and causing further brain damage. His other wounds were all caused post-mortem, likely by the machine he was shoved into. No fingerprints or DNA were found at the scene. I should see what else I can find.
Okay, so he was killed with blunt force and then had a key shoved into his head.
The key that was placed into his wound. You never see keys like this anymore. Must be decades old. Oakley's head wound. He was hit hard and precise enough to crack open the skull. The bruising looks pretty precise, like they were able to open the skull in only a couple shots. Oakley's head was ticket book. Technically, enforcing violations isn't part of the job, but he seems to have taken it on himself to keep things in check. Only one page left in the book. Must have taken it seriously.
Evidence found. Okay. Can I see the evidence anywhere?
I got everything I need from the
Okay.
out like a light. Vents are keeping it quite cold in here.
Okay, so now... I mean, I guess we could try to leave, but I think I still need...
Let's just pretend like you...
Yeah, come on.
You, sure about that?
Yeah. I mean, let me try and use the old potato to start the heart, huh? Just trying to combine some items. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay, what if... Can I put a dead rodent on the scanner? No, I can only stamp myself on the scanner. Hey, Rosie Posy, welcome in.
Organic material detected. No heartbeat registered. Dangerously low temperature identified. Initiating emergency thermal procedure.
Ah. Okay, I have to set it in the
Initiating
scanner.
emergency shock resuscitation procedure. Error. Insufficient power. Battery damaged. New battery ordered. Arriving in 2 to 3 weeks.
At least I can get rid of my, frozen friend now.
Engaging bedside manner protocol. I tried to get a reservation at the library, but they were all booked up. Ha ha. Ha ha.
I have, no words.
That wasn't bad side manners, that was a fucking dad joke.
All thawed out.
We have a heart in a jar back. Jesus Christ, hope you're doing well, Rosie Posy. I really love this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. What? Okay, I need to find a way to get power from the potato to the heart. Weirdest sentence I've ever said. Are you for real? I was just joking when I said that a minute ago. Are we really going to make a power, like a battery kind of science experiment to kickstart a heart? Are you fucking for serious? It's alive. Potato powered heart. I fucking can't.
Maybe that idea is just above my pay.
Oh, come on. Can't have dog examine it? You been there?
Organic material detected. Heartbeat detected. The subject is within acceptable physical parameters. Your health status has been updated. You may return back to work. Have a good day, and please take your doctor's note.
And that actually worked. I don't believe that man has ever been to medical school.
Okay, so the doctor robot, the doctor machine, has just given us a clear health bill. Okay, we are kind of Darth Vader kind of. Okay, we're not evil, but we are told that our character was in an accident years ago and now has to basically all the time wear this suit, and it basically keeps him alive. So it's kind of a Darth Vader situation in that kind of sense. But the suit interfered with the scanner. So the doctor couldn't give us a clean bill. And now we got a clean health bill by fooling the machine with a potato-powered freaking heart in a jar. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, doctor's note. I'm in best of health.
If the doc says you're good to go, then you're good to leave. If
Nice.
the doc
His outfit says
Okay, so nothing else in terms of dialogue with you.